All right, in our today's video, we are going to discuss, actually not discuss, we are going to create our first Python project, and that Python project is called number guessing game. All right, so let's save it, file, save as. First of all, let's create a project file. Let's write it down. Let's create a new project, new folder, Python projects. And now let's name it as number guessing game.py. Save. And now let's talk about the project. So the objective, let's talk about the objective of this project before we get started with the code. The objective of this project is simple. You have to build a simple number guessing game. So what's the objective? So the game should challenge the user with challenge the user to identify a randomly selected number within a specified range. That's our end goal. All right. So how does the game begins? How the game begins? Let's talk about it first. So the game begins by allowing the user to define a range by entering a lower and an upper bound. So let's say example from A to B. All right. So once the range is set, the system randomly selects an integer that falls within this user-defined interval. So the user's task is to guess the chosen number using as few attempts as possible. So this is the game, all right. And the game would provide feedback after each guess, all right. So which will help the user refining their next guess based on their previous attempt, and we will know whether the attempt was too high or too low. So this is what the number guessing game is all about. All right. So let's do the implementation. So let's say we will first of all will import our library called random, and we'll print hi, welcome to the number guessing game. So let's say we'll say you have, okay, if you remember, when we have to take string in multiple lines, all we need to do is sorry. We take 3 strings like these and 3 strings here, and now it will work perfectly. So you have 3 chances, let's say, to guess the number. And let's start. All right. So we'll first of all take the first variable, low, and we'll ask the user to give an integer type of input. So I'll take it like this, enter the lower bound. All right. Then we'll have a high. We'll take another variable called high, and we'll take the integer type input in it as well, and we'll enter the upper bound. All right, in it. Now let's print f. Um, you have 3 chances to guess the number between between low and high. So now let's take another variable called num and we'll call the library random rand int and low, high variables. We'll take another variable chances and in it we'll have input how many chances there are. We say 3. So this would be like total allowed chances. All right. And now guess counter should start, obviously guess counter should start with 0. So while guess counter is less than chances, guess counter should keep increasing. All right. You can write it like this, or you can write it like guess counter plus 1. And now guess, we'll take another variable. Inside it, we'll put integer, input, enter your guess. All right. So if guess equal to num, print f and correct the number. The number is num. All right. And you guessed it in whatever guess counter number you want to have. Sorry. Attempts. All right. And then we're going to break. And then we'll say elif guess counter greater and equal to chances, and guess is not equal to num. So it should print x. Sorry, the number was num. Better luck next time. And this is it. And now if I say elif guess greater than num, print too high, try a lower number. Okay. And now elif guess less than num, print too low, try a higher number. All right. And this is it, and save it. And now run it, and we'll look into our code. So here it starts. All right. So let's say enter the lower bound. I said 7, enter the upper bound 10. You have 3 chances to guess the number between 7 and 10. So let's say 6. Too low, try a higher number. 4. Too low, try a higher number. 9. Correct, the number is 9. You guessed it in 3 attempts. All right. So what it did is I gave it a range, and then I asked the user to guess the number, and this is how it works. Perfect. I hope it makes sense. See you guys in the next video.